guys, what's up? It's Mariana and I am back with another summertime makeup tutorial. So if you guys like this look, then please continue to watch.
On my face, I'm going to be using this Mario Badescu facial spray and it is rose water. He also has a cucumber one. I haven't tried that one, but I really want to try it. For foundation, I'm going to be using the True Match Luminous Healthy Makeup. I am the shade Sand Beige. I'm going to be using this Morphe brush to just buff it in my face. And I most likely am going to have to go in with the Beauty Blender too after I'm done. So with the Beauty Blender, I'm just making sure that everything is nice and blended into my face. So I do have some blemishes right now, so I'm going to color correct. I have this City Color Contour Color Correcting Cream Palette. So I'm just going to be taking a flat brush to just get this green shade and use that to correct these blemishes. I just put them over like that, and then I use my Beauty Blender to just buff that in, and then I will go over it with my Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know what brush I just dropped, but sure, I'm gonna need that. So I'm just gonna blend that out with my Beauty Blender. And I just use a translucent powder to set this. Make sure that it doesn't crease. So the palette I'm going to be using today is my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's very dirty, I know. I use it a lot. It's one of my favorite palettes. It's super pretty. So the colors that I'm going to be using are going to be Burnt Orange and Real Gar. So using my MAC 217 brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Burnt Orange. And I'm just going to be putting that in my crease. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Real Gar, which is it's more orangey, and that's what I'm going to be using to just make this look a little bit more bright, I guess. So now I'm going to be getting my soft ochre paint pot once more. I'm going to be using a flat brush again, and I'm just going to kind of carve out my eyelids. So now I'm going to be taking the shade Primavera, and that's what I'm going to be putting on top of the lid. I'm just going to put this on over that soft ochre paint pot that I used. And it'll get a little bit on top of the reddish orange color, but you can always take your brush and go back in and make sure that you clean that up. So now that I have that done, I'm going to move on to the rest of my face, and then I'm going to finish up my eyes. And for concealer, I'm going to be using this Superstay Better Skin Maybelline concealer, and I'm in the shade Light. This is a really good concealer for being a drugstore product. If you haven't tried it yet, I really recommend trying it. So since I did my eyes first, this concealer is going to clean up if I had any fallout or any lines that I don't want there. So I'm just gonna blend it out with my Beauty Blender. now going to set that using my Kat Von D Lock It powder. Same beauty blender. I'm going to be doing a light bake today because my face has been getting a little more moisture to it. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to use this Sonia Cashew brush and I'm going to dust it off. So that wasn't really baking, but this is baking to me because I usually just put it in there, but today I'm gonna let it sit for like 4 seconds. So for contour, I'm gonna be using my ABH contour palette. And I'm gonna be taking this shade right here and a little bit of this shade. I'm gonna use that one to bronze and this one to put my contour in. I'm gonna use this Real Techniques buffing brush to do that. I'm going to be using my ABH Glow Kit. This is also really messy. I'm going to be using the shade Marshmallow. So I'm taking that on a BH Cosmetics 125 brush. I'm going to be using an Inglot blush, and this is the shade 41. It's like a pretty reddish shade. And for that, I'm going to be taking a BH Cosmetics 124 brush, and I'm going to be putting a very small amount because this is extremely pigmented. It's good that it's pigmented, but you have to be very careful with it because if you can get a lot on your cheeks and you'll look like a clown. So to finish up my eyes, I'm going to be using this NYX Jumbo Eye Professional eyeliner in the shade Peacock. And that's what I'm going to use to put under my eyes. Mermaid by NYX Cosmetics with the flat brush. And I'm just going to be going over that because I don't want it to move and start to get all runny throughout the day. So now that I've set that, I'm going to just do some mascara and pop on some eyelashes and my lips and I'll be done. I've been thinking about getting eyelash extensions and I don't really know. I've heard a lot of good things and a lot of bad things about it. So if you guys have any feedback for me, can you leave that in the comments? Because I have no clue if I should do it or not. I'm just gonna do some lashes. For eyelashes, I'm gonna be using my Ardell Wispies, the double stack one. Just so you guys know, those are my jam. I love them. Also, for glue, I know a lot of people despise this, but it works for me and it hasn't messed up my eyelashes. I've had no problems with it. I use hair glue. Not all the time, but most of the time. Because it dries super duper duper fast. It doesn't even need to dry, like it's already like there. And I just really appreciate that because I don't have time to be waiting. And if you don't have time to be waiting either, try it. So for lips today, I'm gonna be blending 2 different shades. I'm gonna be using this MAC one in the shade Kinda Sexy. Almost dropped that, did you see that? And then I'm going to be using this NYX one in the shade London. I think I'm going to put this over the top of this. I'm kind of going for like a nudie shade. So I'm just going to be doing a little bit of lip lining with a brown shade. I don't know why I'm using brown, but I'm going to have to make this work. No, I'm not using brown. I'm gonna use more of like a mahogany shade. Pretty sure this is in the shade Mahogany. But yeah. this MAC shade, and I'm going to be putting it all over. I'm going to be putting it on my teeth too, apparently. And over the top, I'm going to be putting on NYX London. I absolutely love this shade. Love it. So to set my face today, I'm going to be using my matte finish by NYX.
And there you have it. As always, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow my Snapchat, my Instagram, and my Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching.